Like, look, I'm okay with you being a total mess in your personal life. I mean, I'm a mess in my personal life, although I'm not calling the police or, being evicted, but and I don't have money problems, but I'm okay with that. If her personal life is messy and she can show up and do the job, that's like wonderful to hear that she's doing well, really.
It's so good. It is way better. And apparently I think it's coming up on this next episode, or the episode that just aired. But apparently Macy Gray goes into like she likes to unwind with cocaine
I
and
saw this.
marijuana. And it's like, girl, okay. Anyway, I mean, I like her a lot on the show, but she's a bit of a mess. But even her, you know what, I give Macy so much credit, and this is what I feel like is missing now on all the Housewives and all the TLC shows, is like she just has a moment, she's like, "Ugh, I'm fat. I'm doing Ozempic because I don't want to go on tour. I didn't want to come on this show being fat, but I stay up, I eat edibles, and then I eat all night." Like, at least she's honest. It's like everyone can relate to that versus all these stupid housewives that go on and like Dolores and all of them, and forever they pretended like they were just working out and cutting out alcohol when they're all on Ozempic. Like, talk to us about how you can't shit. You hate looking fat on the show. Like, everyone would be able to relate. It's so much more relatable. I think I'm loving it.
This is good to hear. The way that you feel about this show is how I feel about Selling Sunset, selling the OC, the Kardashians, even. Like, I urge people, there's a whole world out there. Like, listen, again, I love hearing stories like this because that is how me and a lot of these people felt about housewives for so many years. Like, I think everyone is just so angry these days in the comments because we all want housewives to be great. I really don't think anyone wants it to be over, but I think everyone wants it to be over based on the current state of where we are.
It's so strange to me that they can't make housewives more authentic. It's real, but it's weird to me that what's happening with this surreal life, right? Because
It
they're only doing
sounds great. You did coke. Great. That's like, I mean, I have never touched coke in my life, nor will I ever, but I'm hopped up on Ozempic. So like these are real conversations. Yeah, someone who feels
this.
too fat to come on a TV show. Lots of people feel that way.
And then, Chet has this great ability because obviously he's been through a lot of therapy and he's done a lot of work on himself to connect to everybody in the house. And so he and Macy connect, and Macy said, "Oh, everything that you went through helped me. Like, my son feels the same way, and I just want my son to be happy, and I want him not to be a nepo baby. But what do I do?" I mean, it's just like, okay, that's like, to me, I'm at a place where I just can't watch these shows anymore. Like, show me now how it's done. You know what I mean? Show me how it can help my life. I guess maybe that's just me. I don't know. But
This is
with the
why
Kardashians,
Big Brother was my favorite for years. Like, because the After Dark live feeds, like, they are live. And it's not what you see on the TV, but it is live. And it's like, yes, sometimes they have to bleep things out. And then they do have issues. Like, this one's a huge racist. He just said it. I mean, it is live, but it's still interesting. And they talk about sex. And yeah, this is great to hear. What's his name? John Owen Lowe, Rob Lowe's son, just came out. Who's also an actor, and said that he too had lots of problems being a nepo baby and life is tough. And
it is.
Rob Lowe had to pay to kill a story that he did a keg stand, like a kegger. He was doing a handstand, like the whatever that is, in college, a keg stand, and they had to kill it because he was like underage or something, and like realized then like the added pressure of being Rob Lowe's son. By the way, I love how Macy Gray is comparing her son, which is basically comparing herself to Tom Hanks. Little different, Mace, little different, but I get what you're saying, girl.
That's what I mean. The show is so epic. I like Jose Canseco's daughter. It just, and then there's another girl from Fifth Harmony that's on it.
Hmm.
That's really interesting and getting more interesting. It's just so refreshing. I really love it. I can't wait to see where it's going. I can't wait to see.
Well, keep watching because like a lot of people on our YouTube have been saying this, and I've been telling them, don't worry, Sarah's watching it and she will give us a full report. So
It's,
thank
you
you for that.
guys, unbelievable. treat yourself. It's oddly addicting. Time flies. I'm like, and I'm telling you, I tried to watch Ryan Serhant's show. I can't get into it.
You
Even the Buying
can't.
Beverly Hills. I don't know the real again.
See, I love the real estate shows. I love them. But I love real estate porn. Like if it's wealthy and in like a city I don't love the OC, but I love that show because the cast is so dynamically crazy. But I love New York and LA because like that's where I live and I like love those things. Like I could just look at the houses. Like I'm not even there for the drama. Love it. I picture myself living in each of the houses. Fantasy world.
Oh, I think you're close.
Oh, thank you.
I've seen where you have Thanksgiving.
Excuse me, darling.
It looks pretty much
Oh my
nice.
gosh.
It looks pretty nice.
Oh
I'll take a
God.
picture of where I'm having
Uh,
Thanksgiving this year. And I'll tell you what, we'll post a side by side.
that's fun. What else? Do we have time for one more quick?
Yes, we have time. I got a bunch. There's so much gossip
Okay,
that I want to ask you about.
let's do a round of rapid fire.
Tell me the truth. This is so juicy. Do you think Mary Cosby is leaving the grandfather that is her husband Robert Sr.?
Well, the rumor is cameras up. Here we go. I mean, thank you, Tom Sandoval, right? That's where it started. Cameras up, right? Wasn't that the first cameras up? We have it all the time now. We had it with Drew and Ralph, and then we had it with Kyle and Mo. And the rumor is, and then Jennifer Pedantry with a current OC, they picked the cameras back up. Rumor is cameras are up, cameras back up. We wrapped Salt Lake back up and they're capturing all this. Well, Miss Cosby has come out and said, don't believe the lies. God is always seeing the truth, or whatever she said. She tied it to some Bible verse. I mean, it's believable. No, like she doesn't even seem like she's interested in him ever. What
All
do you
right. Well,
think?
the word on the street, we all know Robert, and
Yeah.
this is her step grandfather. If you just need a refresher, and most of the cast are Mormon. She's married to her step grandfather. I mean, look, she's described as a Pentecostal first lady. The bottom line is the rumors that are coming out of Salt Lake is that these two have not, essentially what you're saying, they have not had a relationship in a very long time. And Mary is ready to go out and spread her wings. She wants to be with other people. And,
Mm.
you know, this is apparently she's way over him, just like what you're saying. Like they have no real relationship and this is her time to leave. And exactly, they got word of this and cameras are back up. All kinds of things coming out that this is Mary's new, again, everybody, this is their go-to, right? Mary needs a storyline. So here it is.
They're like she's trying to be a full-time cast member, not just a friend. I would tend to think that this isn't shocking. Yeah, it's probably true. Mary says, don't believe everything you read. That's what she says. I mean, does her church not allow divorce? Does her faith? I don't know. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's a real question.
I
Yeah.
cannot see these two. I don't know.
Just get the divorce. Move on. What
I feel like
else?
where there's
Anything?
smoke, there's fire. And
I
I
feel like where there's smoke, there's fire.
I do too. Well,